Instagram. It's been a minute. Come on now. What's going on Instagram? Just coming on here. It's been a really long time since I went live on Instagram. But I figured I had a little minute right now in between in transit. So I just thought I would come on real quick just to see what's going on. So probably most folks, you might not even be getting notified that I'm actually live right now. So you might watch the replay. But, you know, I find it real interesting. We have a new situation. I believe it's coming out of Texas where some more migrants have been ran over. And I'm assuming when they say migrants, it's like, are they really migrants or are they illegal invaders? And so it looks like somebody just recently ran over. Wow. Boy, these white folks out there, I tell you. So, these people, somebody recently, oh, good grief. You sat there and waited that long, lady. What's going on, Breeze Omega? Yeah, man, these folks, man, they rolled over them, plowed over them illegals, man. They plowed straight over them illegals. And, you know, people was over there joking and laughing and kikiing when the Black Lives Matter protests got driven through, and that woman just recently got off with 5 hours of community service. 5 hours of community service, family. That's all that woman got for running through a crowd of like 9 people. She actually injured. What are you doing? She actually injured 6. So 6 had to be had to get medical attention. You punk ass nigga. Yeah, you know you gonna stay behind me, bitch. Good grief. Oh, you not finna ride me. So anyway, oh boy, these weirdos out here. Like I said, I'm in Portland. That's right. You go around, bitch ass. I live in Portland, Oregon, family, if you don't know. So I deal with these people every day. But yeah, so speaking of these people, you're seeing a lot of them cheering right now, calling this the subway murderer, what's his name, Daniel J. Penny. They trying to call him a hero. He ain't no damn hero. That dude is a straight up anti-black murdering supremacist. How do you know? Because he went and took the initiative to say, this black man is annoying me, and he's annoying people. And then all the rest of the white folks are going out there doing all the lying after there's already been reports that he didn't threaten anyone. He didn't threaten anybody. What are we doing here? So he never threatened anybody. And dude goes behind him, chokes him out. Now they're trying to say 15 minutes of a rear naked choke is an accident. I don't think so. And when people okay, this is an MMA hold. Typically in MMA, people are tapping out or choke, you getting choked out and the referee will come stop you because no damage needs to be done when you're doing that. So even if the brother survived 15 minutes of choking, do you understand the type of brain damage that brother would have actually endured? That brother would have been a whole vegetable. So then what would they be saying? Oh, well, he accidentally made him a brain-dead vegetable because he cut oxygen off to his brain for well over 10 minutes. Who in the hell in their right mind doesn't know better than that? Not to mention, that man was still choking that dude. He was still choking the brother well after he knew he was unconscious. That is absolute intentional murder. Now, of course, they won't probably be able to charge him with that full-blown intentional joint, but they damn sure will be able to hit him with, with that second degree. Like I understand, New York is a federal state, so the laws are a little bit different than states' typical local government. But even with that being said, that dude needs to be in charge ASAP. Mind you, they let that dude get enough time to even have a lawyer. They gave that dude enough time to get a damn lawyer. So when you see these people out here cheering, understand these folks is inherently anti-black. And now you even got black people. Even on this Instagram, there's been black folks asking, hey man, how do you know that dude is anti-black? That's a strong statement. Nigga, you live in America. Now I'm assuming that there was a person that is not from the lineage of foundational black Americans asking such an idiotic question, living in white supremacy, in the supremacist land which this country was founded on with those words. And I don't know why we get a lot of these newbies coming in here acting like that's not true. It is. So white supremacy is not our word, it's theirs. And they looked at themselves as supreme. Why do you think everybody's trying to keep us and prevent us from reparations now? But just like in this case of Jordan Neely, if we had reparations, this brother would be alive right now. Because number one, he would be able to, he'd have proper health care that would be paid. He would also have, number one, tax exempt status, which goes without saying, but that I propose free health care. Well, paid, not free, because let's not call it free. It's not a free, because we can't call anything free when it comes down to the reparations conversation, because it's all owed debt. So one of the owed debts that could be facilitated right now by executive order is covering all foundational black Americans with health insurance and life insurance. The United States government can do that right now. And you could cover black folks and make sure black folks in America have proper health insurance. Not just proper health insurance, but that means we also would have proper mental care. So the mental health situation would be a lot different. In this brother's case, look at Jordan Neely. He needed mental health care. He was having a mental health situation, and unfortunately came down to his demise by somebody who was not even a police officer, if he had to come from behind that brother, that means that he was in closer proximity to a subway door than he was to Jordan Neely. So if anybody wants to sit up there and still keep making it about, oh, he was acting unruly. Unruly is not against the law, number one. Yelling and acting out is not against the law. Having a mental episode is not against the law. You know what I'm saying, family? Like, these people sit up here and they'll make excuses. That's just pretty much the I'm white and I say so. That's all that is. But that's what they're doing. They'll sit up there and damn sure say, well, he's acting unruly and he had all of this previous interactions with law enforcement. But you already know he has mental issues. So either he's a mental, someone who fell through the cracks of mental health, or he's a criminal. But see, they keep going, and if you peep the line that they keep using, there's even a line in my thread on Instagram right here that mentions about him pushing people on the tracks. Family, when you push people on the tracks in front of a train, that's attempted murder. Since when did they not charge someone with that, especially a black person? So, that whole, oh, they're doing this, and there's other videos surfacing of some other dude from like last year who got into it on a subway train, not Jordan Neely. So these people, this is what we are dealing with out here in this society. And this is why I talk about societal indictments. You understand what I'm saying? So with societal indictments, we are looking at white society as a whole, as a complete unit, because what they have wanted us to do for so long is to look at white society as broken down into factions. And black folks have accepted and adopted this lie that white people agenda is predicated on a party. And it's not. It's predicated on supremacy. And so if you say for instance, you control 2 entrances. There's only 2 doors that you can go through, front and back. And so they control both entrances, front and back. They have somebody at the front, they have somebody at the back. Only thing is, they tell you they represent 2 different agendas. But they are literally the only 2 people of the same kind that you see holding the door. So right there, we have a situation where you can't sit up here and separate their agenda. So if you see an agenda on the right, it benefits the left. There is not one policy on the right that does not benefit the left, and vice versa. So all of these said that. So what they'll do in the process, when you have left policies that, of course, we know they still actually don't actually help black people, because when they throw these policies out here at you, these policies are ready made to with loopholes in how to exclude black folks, how to reduce black folks in the monetary side of whatever is going on. These things ain't new. So when we see these, these little programs implemented, what's the first thing that they do? Oh, what about welfare? Oh, what about Section 8? What about affirmative action? What about all of this? And at the end of the day, come on, lady. You understand, affirmative action has always helped white women the most. And if it's helping white women are the mothers to who? The future men of their of their people, which are white men. So again, it trickles down and assists the entire family structure of supremacy, while actually using black folks as the poster child to talk against what they actually know they live with, and they actually use and have benefited from, while using the persona of black folk to gain their so hey, we made white women a minority. White women outnumber white men. How on earth could a white woman be a minority if her white counterpart, who actually is under her number, how on earth could they ever be considered a minority? That doesn't make any sense. Does it? White women minority white women outnumber white men, but white women are a minority. So then they get to benefit from all of that POC talk. They get to benefit from all of those programs that are made for black folks, to repair the damage done to black folks. In the midst of repairing damage to black people, you're literally giving hands up to the oppressors who oppressed those very same people. And that is basically affirmative action in America in a nutshell. That's how these programs work. They do not build up anything for black folks. They might give a temporary aid, some food stamps. See, they start talking about food stamps. While most of these black folks live in food deserts, why do you think there's so many 7-Elevens around? 7-Eleven takes EBT. So you're giving your money to an overpriced, garbage-based system for things that they know you need. You need nutrition. You need to eat. But they're going to give you, get you a cold sandwich or a cold overpriced pizza from 7-Eleven and use your food stamps over there with them Arabs at 7-Eleven. So see, again, those people who open up these little shops in black neighborhoods and these food deserts, those people are also complicit. Not to say that that is something that goes into the conversation of reparations, but it is definitely something that needs to be examined as the ills and the harms that have been done to our community as well. So people are like, oh man, what a one-time check. We need to make sure that we control every aspect of the reparations conversation, period. We do not need to have outsiders. And truth be told, no other group allows any outsiders to talk about what that group particularly needs. I wish we would get there as a people to make sure we operate in exclusionary conversation when talking family business. There's no reason or no need to like, well, we got to go find the closest white person to interject into our conversation. Well, we couldn't find a white person. Let's go get this Japanese man. We need to keep our conversations. Once more, that does not mean go get a damn African. That does not mean go get somebody from the Caribbean and put them on your panel. What that means is get somebody from the soil who's from the lineage, who is lineage invested in what is going on here in America. That's a new term we're going to have to start, family. Let's start that one today. Lineage. As these people, the business of lineage. We have lineage politics. That's what we need to get down to. So, I have arrived to my destination, as you see, driving across town. So I just wanted to go ahead and chime in real quick and understand that we have lineage invested business to take care of. And so outside of anybody that is addressing that, we can't do the black and brown, we can't do the POC, we can't do the BIPOC. We are foundational black Americans. And for my brothers in the city of Portland, if you could get at me, for those of y'all who are interested at doing some things for the brothers here in the city this summer, and also addressing reparations on a local level as well. So if y'all could give me, hit me up. Hit me up, DM me, and let's rap, let's chop it up, and let's get it in. So if you are in the Portland area, PDX, black folks. Well, actually on this one, I'm looking for black men. So if you could, black men out there, if you are interested in reparations, you are on the Black First agenda, then please go ahead and hit me up on my DMs, and we will wrap from there. So with that being said, I'm finna get on out of here. Stay black, stay vigilant, stay alive. Black first. Shalom, y'all.